alive, though. He's been lying there with half a ton of horsehair on his head. He must be dead. We're safe. Keep saying it. We're safe.
Okay, but I might be safe. How about you? He didn't try and drown you, did he?
Oh, they're not to know that.
They might want to know how he suddenly aged 20 years overnight, though.
That is a very, very good point. And it's my problem, it's not yours. Off you go, back to your own time.
No.
Why not? What's to keep you?
Because I never, ever run away.
No. What we need is help. Help to dispose of the body elsewhere. Who?
I don't know anyone, not here. I know some people back home could do it.
Yes, I do know someone. Yes, the very man.
Can we call in?
Oh, hello. This is Suite 647. I wonder if you can tell me, is Mr. Palmer of security still on duty? I wonder if you'd mind paging him for me. It's Mrs. Wells in Suite 647.
You're not getting bloody security up here.
Not any bloody security. This one owes me. Oh, hello. Mr. Palmer. Harold. It's Mrs. Wells in Suite 647. Mr. Palmer, we have a most delicate problem up here that does require the utmost tact. I wonder if you could possibly help us. I would be most terribly grateful. Oh, you would? Oh, that's so kind. Yes, thank you. Goodbye. Appalling man. Right, action. He'll be 3 minutes. Take that end.
What are you doing? What are we doing?
Explain as we go. We need to move this off him.
Oh no, I'm not moving that.
If he stays under there, we can hardly pass it off as an accident, can we? Not even Harold Palmer's going to believe the man just crawled under the sofa to die. Now, come on, Phoebe, do help.
All right, but if he gets up, I'm out of here.
If he gets up, I'm right there with you. How on earth did you move this thing on your own?
Oh, Nike, panic. Be careful.
It's all right. He really is very, very dead. Could hardly be deader. Look. Yes. Splendid. No surface bleeding, all internal. Or to fool Harold, anyway. Right, now we need to drag him into the bedroom. Phoebe?
I'm not touching that.
Oh, Phoebe. You're pathetic. You're just a feeble, snivelling little creature.
What did you just say?
What else are you then?
All right, it's all right for you, isn't it? You haven't really just been bloody drowned.
It's a pity you didn't make a better job of it, you little wimp.
Oh, you are asking for it, you know, you're really asking for it. Nobody says that to me. I've got people in hospital, you know, saying less than that. Now, nobody calls me that, so you take it back.
Right, take it back. But you help me with this. If you've any strength at all.
Oh, I've got strength, yeah, let's soon see about it. I've got some strength.
Careful, careful. Don't damage him. Wait, it always looks so easy.
Right, you did it on purpose, didn't you? You got me mad.
Come on, call.
All right, but listen, don't you ever call me that again, okay? I'm not rude, but I cannot stand that word.
What wimp you mean?
Oh, don't keep saying it.
Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Ah.
Oh, heavens. Now, we need to undress him and get him into bed.
No.
Phoebe.
Okay, I know, wim. We're not getting in with him as well, are we?
Phoebe.
Sorry.
That's Harold. Help me move the sofa back. Now the rest you will have to do on your own.
What, undress him?
Yes.
Completely?
Yes, of course, completely. Come on, Phoebe, you've done it before, surely.
Yes, I know, but they're not usually dead, are they? I don't know, though.
As soon as you've done, come back here. I'll keep him talking in here. Thank you so much for coming up, Harold. I know you must be terribly busy.
Well, you know, crime marches on. Now, how can I help you? Something I can sort out for you? A small problem, isn't it?
No, Harold, it's actually a rather big problem. It's going to require your utmost discretion.
Ah, well, I think that you know that we've known each other sufficiently well over the years. That there's nothing I wouldn't do for you or Mr. Wells.
Oh, yes, I'm sure. Although in this case, Mr. Wells has to be kept out of it, I'm afraid.
He does?
Yes, it's not something he'd altogether approve of, if you follow me. It's a matter of great delicacy, if you see what I mean.
Delicacy. Oh, I see what you mean, delicacy. Oh, dear. Oh, good evening.
Evening.
Harold, you remember...
Phoebe, yes. Still here, are you?
Yes.
Well, she looks a bit better. A shade of an improvement anyway. Safe to talk in front of her. Is she in on this, or do you want me to sling her out again?
Oh, no. Phoebe's very much in on this. Very much so. Both of us, in fact.
Oh, both of you. Oh, I see. Are we talking about some kind of lesbianic relationship?
Good heavens, no.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Wells.
If we were up to that, Harold, we'd hardly have sent for you now, would we?
No, I suppose not.
We'd have been in there getting on with it, surely.
Yes. Well, I'm sorry if I've embarrassed you in any way, Mrs.
Oh, no. The problem is what to do with him.
Him?
The man.
There's a man involved?
Obviously there's a man. We had to have a man, didn't we?
We?
She and I.
You and her?
Yes.
You and her in that bedroom with a man?
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Come on, Harold. You've heard of threesomes, surely. This hotel must be bristling with them.
Yes. But I've never had any personal experience, you understand, until now. So, where is this gentleman? Has he left?
No, he's in there.
Ah, I see. He's asleep in bed.
Not exactly, no.
He's dead.
Dead? Dead? In that bed?
I'm afraid so. He just collapsed quite suddenly. I think both of us were a bit too much for him, don't you?
Yes, he bit off more than he could chew.
That's a very distasteful way of putting it, if I may say so. Well, you certainly have a problem, Mrs. Wells.
It gets worse, I'm afraid.
Worse? You mean there are more people involved?
Oh, no. You see, the man in question is my husband's best friend and business partner. It's Julian Goodman.
Mr. Goodman? Is Mr. Goodman in there?
Yes. Do you remember him, Daryl?
Oh, yes, I certainly do. I knew him very well. You're your husband's business associate. He often stays here.
He did.
And he's dead in there.
I'm afraid so.
Oh, worse and worse.
Yes.
Look, this is really none of my business, Mrs. Wells. From what I knew of Mr. Goodman, I would never have guessed he was into this sort of thing. He always seemed like he was more on the other side of the ladder, if you know.
I think he just wanted to give it a try, you know.
He went out with a bang, didn't he?
That's a very distasteful way of putting it, if I may say so.
Well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Wells. I do understand your predicament here, really I do. But I don't think I can help you here. There's been a death, you understand, and there's no way we can cover up a death. No way, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not suggesting you should. Not for a minute. What I was hoping you might do is help us alter the circumstances of the death.
I don't quite follow.
Well, you see, Mr. Goodman died as a result of overexertion. Almost certainly a heart attack. Natural causes, anyway. I think we can assume that, don't you?
Yes.
Now, it may be that Mr. Goodman could have had that same heart attack in a room on his own, while, say,
Moving his bed.
Moving his bed.
or something equally solitary and strenuous. All I'm asking is that you help us move him to an empty room and maybe make a few minor alterations to the hotel register. That way, tomorrow morning, Mr. Goodman can be discovered quite alone and without the slightest hint of scandal surrounding his death.
No, I'm sorry, I can't help you here. There's no way I could agree to that, I'm sorry.
Oh, very well.
I'm sorry I would do, Mrs. Wells.
I know it's very wrong of me to say this, but I could make it really worth your while.
I don't think I could accept money.
No, I wasn't even thinking of money.
Oh, weren't you?
Kind. I was thinking more in kind, Harold.
Kind. Kind? You mean, I don't think I'm quite...
Oh, no. You've been here, what, ages, haven't you?
27 years. Since 1975.
But I'm sure you never planned on staying here this long, did you?
No. If you really want to know, I mean... We all have dreams, don't we all?
Oh, you're still young enough to realise those dreams, Harold, surely.
Young enough, yes. But where's the money going to come from? I mean, it's not that I haven't saved. And the financial crisis. And I lost some money when I went to...
Yes, sad. So, they all go out the window, these dreams, do they? Cruising the Med, say, in your very own boat. Twin screw.
Flying bridge.
42 foot.
50.
44.
46.
Done.
There's an empty suite on the 3rd floor.
Thank you, Harry.
I'll get a laundry skip from next door. How did you know about the... I never told anyone.
I'm sure you must have at some time. You've just forgotten, that's all.
Well, I remember at one point some lady, a long time ago, I don't remember the details, let me back in.
Oh, are they to do business with you?
I think that sorted that out.
Right, I'll help them with the move, don't you?
You sure?
Yeah, but it might look a bit weird if you were.
Yes, possibly.
Listen, I was just thinking about Jessica. Do you think she still died even after your note?
I think we have to assume she has, sadly. We should have asked Harold. Maybe he knows what happened to her.
I think I'd sooner not know in some ways.
Got it.
Well done.
Oh, I had an inspiration too. A 6th floor lost property bag. Clothing, various items, female, was spread them around a bit. Make him look like he had a woman in. He died, she scarpered. More convincing that way.
Brilliant, Harold. You are brilliant.
It's amazing what they leave behind, you know. Found a duck once in the bathtub. A live duck. Come on, let's get him undressed. Oh, my God. What have you done with him? He's aged about 20 years.
We think him a bit going over.
Going home? You've destroyed his whole metabolism. His hair's gone white. I don't know what you're into, girl, but don't invite me along. Right, lift him up there.
Right, oh, he's too long, he's not going to fit.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Look. Take this blanket thing and cover him up. Here we go.
Do you need a hand?
No, we all under control.
I'll get the front door for you.
Check the coast is clear.
Right.
When we get up there, turn to your left.
Okay.
We're going to take the service lift. Hope we make it.
You got the room key?
I've got my master keys. Won't be long.
Good luck. If I don't go to bed in a minute, I'll die.
Here we go. 347, empty suite. This will do. Bedroom's through there. Here we go. All right.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh. All right.
Heavy, isn't it?
Spread some clothes around. I'll make it look convincing in here.
Okay, fine.
Make it look strenuous.
Yes.
And make sure there's suitable clothing.
Yes, I know, I'm not stupid.
You got a full day.
Mrs. Wells' husband,
Mr. Reese Wells? What about him?
did he know his first wife?
Oh, I certainly did. Charming girl. Jessica. She came from a good family. What about her?
Well, do you know what happened to her?
No, I haven't got the slightest idea. None of my business.
Well, did they divorce or did she die or something?
I've no idea. No, if you're that interested, ask your close friend, Mrs. Wells II.
She doesn't know either.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, just sort out those clothes.
Yes. Oh. This is nice. Haven't seen one of these in ages. Why not? It's lost property, isn't it? What I don't really understand is, if Julian is dead, then he can't possibly have killed Jessica, because he's dead. But then, he's only dead in this time. We died in this time, though. Does that mean he's dead in this time because he died in this time? Because if that's the case, Jessica, who's dead in this time, would be dead in her timeline. But she wasn't. She was alive before she died. And similarly, Ruella, who's dead in my time, in this time is alive. So that being the case, even though Julian is dead in my time, no, Julian in this time is still, oh my God, he's still alive, no!
Of course, he's still alive.
Who's still alive?
Julian, I've got to warn
and I just tied him to the bedpost.